Hello everybody, I'm Gamester522 and welcome back to more Metroid Prime 2. In the last video we got ourselves the power bombs, and now we're just back here in Agon Waste after picking up a bunch of things in the temple grounds, just to pick up one last thing and then we'll be back on track. Looks like the Metroids have invaded, yet again. Come on now. There we go. Works every time. I actually do want to kill these guys because I don't want them to interfere. You notice that there is a spider ball track on the center platform here. Now let's just go ahead and reactivate these. And we have everything set up for our way to leave, but if we come over here on the right side, there's a spider ball track right here that'll take us up. Take us across. Just gonna boost our way across. And then we're going to line up right here and boost. So we can grab onto this, boost again to get on this. And now we're just simply going to boost up to this green door. And inside here we got another missile expansion. Alright, that's essentially all that I'm doing for right now. So now it's time for us to head back to Sanctuary Fortress. And thankfully, that little tunnel that we went through and double bomb jumped for the missile expansions, that's actually an elevator to Sanctuary Fortress. So we got power bombs, we beefed up our missile count, got the 2 beam combos, and increased our power bomb count from a starting 2 to 4. Thankfully, getting back that way is going to be easy, because all we have to do is just take the spider ball track that's just right here to go back up. Okay, then. So if we head this way, we have a power bomb door. Just so nicely blow open. And boom, Sanctuary Fortress. Alright. And believe it or not, this just basically just take us to where we need to go. Nah, I'm not even gonna fuck with you. I have better things to do with my time. Now, in order to get back into Fortress from here, we do have to power bomb this tunnel open, as is Metroid tradition. And now, our next order of business is we need to take the elevator over here up. And the doors are locked. So it looks like now we're fighting a Goliath. These are more machinations created by Luminoff that have been taken control of by the Ing. When he's slamming on the ground, that's our chance to just use super missiles to heavily damage it. Oh. Watch the cannons. These things are fucking tanks, though. There we go. And we're still not leaving because another one just activated behind us. I'm gonna try something. Alright. Sunburst probably might have been a waste of ammo. Okay, managed to hit him before he got his guard up at least. Light beam ammo's out. There we go. And now that those two have been taken care of, now we can move on. Getting low on resources is not my favorite thing in the world. You know, now that I think about it, I've never dropped a power bomb on one of those guys before. Maybe we should try that next time. Alright, but I do need to get some ammo here. That's a start. Okay. So we are actually going to take a bit of a detour from the direction that we do need to go. But it is just going to take us back to the direction we need to go. So, I mean, I guess it's not really a detour. I guess it's just an extra step. But we need to head back to where we fought the Spider Ball Guardian, which is located up here. I am going to go ahead and drop a power bomb right here so we can get rid of these containers that were blocking this bomb slot, because we are going to have to do this anyway. Okay, so again, simple problems. Going to get the two reds right there so we can flip them around. And then there we go. Easy cheesy. And by doing that, we actually open up a path up there because there's a spider ball track on that inner ring. But like I said, we're going to be taking a detour first. I'm not going to fuck with you guys right now. Alright. Alright. Now, these guys that are hanging, the way you kill these guys is that you have to blow off both their legs at the same time, which the Seeker Launcher is what that's used for. Ow. Okay, I should be high enough to grab that. There we go. Because we just need to grab that because we need to go this way. Now we're going to boost back across. Okay. Now, back where we picked up the spider ball, there was a power bomb door that we couldn't do anything about. But now, we can. Ooh, there we go. And in here is just a dark portal. Now in the Ing Hive, we're taken to a room that's isolated from the rest of the map. And it looks like there's some spider ball tracks we gotta boost off of. Or spider spheres, whatever the fuck these are called. Spider planets. Alright. And it takes us all the way over to this platform over here, but there's nothing here. That is, unless you put on the dark visor. Now, this thing looks familiar, doesn't it? This is an Ing cache. There are 9 of these throughout the game. And every room that had a blue Luminoth, one of these guys is in that same room in the Dark World. But what happens if we kill it? A key. A Sky Temple key. One of the 9 keys needed to enter the Sky Temple. The Sky Temple keys are essentially the Chozo artifacts of this game. Once we find all of them, we can go to the final area of the game. But we've only found 1 of 9, so we have quite a ways to go. Oops. Okay. But I did want to go ahead and grab that because it is on our way with where we need to go. Let's see here. Light. Okay. Now, back on task. We're going to go ahead and head back to the way that we were going. Mainly, that room, that gyro chamber room. Thankfully, getting there is not that bad. Yeah. I always keep swapping away from my dark beam when I need it. So, let's go ahead and get on that inner ring now. There's a spider ball track inside of it. Okay, that's kind of dumb. I've never connected it to it like that before. But anyway, this is where the elevator that goes down goes. Okay, let me try that again. Not be a dingus. Okay. There we go. And now, if we get ourselves positioned right here, we can boost ball through the glass and go through this power bomb door. Has this thing just been going around looking only for Phazon? Okay, let's see. Don't think I really need any of my ammos restored. I mean, maybe I do, but... let's blow up everything in this room, fuck it. And all I got were 3 power bombs out of the use of 1, however the fuck that works. Welp. Hey, what you need all that Phazon there, bud? Alright. It's time for us to fight Dark Samus again. Interesting thing about Dark Samus here is that she would deflect missiles usually, but she cannot deflect super missiles. Gonna break all these. And then when she does that, she's gonna boost ball around the room. And then follow up with a super missile of her own. And looks like we reached the top. Should have refilled my missiles. Bastard. Yeah, and as for the beam, you simply just gotta jump over it. And now, when Dark Samus disappears, we switch to the Dark Visor. Again, can't be hurt while charging a super missile in the air. You're a bastard. And then once your Dark Visor gives out, we gotta switch back to our norm. I'll take those missile pickups. I ain't complaining. Super missiles kind of trivializes this fight, but it's still fucking badass. Oh. Sidewinding me, huh? Back into the darkness again. Dude, that would have been amazing if that hit. Ah, stop blocking my shit. All right, more boost ball shit. Oh, you're a bitch. Controlling where you're going. Oh, hey, more missiles. Ah, how dare you. Ow, you bastard. Yeah, if anything, the thing that'll probably do the most damage to you in this fight is that boost ball. You're not really given a lot of opportunities to hit me, or let me hit you. Nope. You don't like me whittling you down? Yeah. Same shit, different toilet. Whew. Alright. When Dark Samus blew herself out of the window there, we can actually go across this scaffolding here, and there's a dark portal. When you got a shit ton of missiles, but you don't fucking got ammo. Alright. But we can take this spider ball track up here. There's also a little boost mechanism right here as well. This allows us to line up the spider ball track to get up here. Ow, what the fuck? How'd that not connect? There we go. Then we boost. And back to the light world. And here we get our reward for beating Dark Samus again. We now have the Echo Visor. The Echo Visor allows us to interact with sound-based systems. We can't activate the elevator because apparently there are sound signals that are keeping the elevator locked. But with the Echo Visor on, we can see and interact with where those sounds are coming from. And once we do that, now the elevator works. All doors locked. Well, if we switch to the Echo Visor, it seems that there's an invisible drone here that's keeping the doors locked with sound emission. And it looks like all these boxes respawned. Yeet. Get some of my ammo back, at least. But now that we have the Echo Visor, our next order of operations is we need to head back to the entrance of the sanctuary. In other words, we got to go back down to the first floor. Because there was another powerbomb door that we can go through now, but we need the Echo Visor to continue past it. So that's why we had to come this way first. Slowly build my missiles back up. If my missiles were full when I fought going into Dark Samus 2, that fight would have ended so much faster. Alright, now that we're here, I'm back on the first floor. We need to head back to the entrance. Now, thankfully, that guy doesn't lock the door, so we can just go right past. Nope. Alright, so the power bomb door that's right over this way is our destination. Okay, that was weird. My charge shot just got 8 somehow. Alright. Now, there is another power-up that we can get here, but it just revolves a lot of backing and forthing. However, we've got this guy here, but I don't need to fuck with him. Because he opened the door, I can literally just take the portal out. Okay, now that we're behind the wall, we got another portal to take. Okay. Now we have a spider ball track to go up. And we have another light portal to go through. We got another spider ball track to ride. And we get another power bomb expansion. And now we just drop back down and we're back on track. It's a bit of an obnoxious kind of power bomb expansion to get, but I mean, it's not too bad. Okay, so we have a bunch of bots here. I'm probably going to go ahead and take care of them. Okay. Get fucked. Alright, let me just go ahead and get rid of these guys. God, y'all have a fuck ton of health for just being fucking heads. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, before we move forward, you can actually scan this giant mechanoid that's up here. This giant mechanical... Yeah, this giant caretaker drone that's really fucking huge. But, I mean, not much to it more than that. Let's see. Powerbomb door. Ah, yeah. This powerbomb door actually takes us to the elevator to Torvis Bog. Alright. Now that we've taken care of everything here, before we move on, we want to take these spider ball tracks up through here, through these hazards. Alright. Up. Drop down. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Okay. I didn't lose it. We're good. Oh. Alright. And now that we did that, we got ourselves another missile expansion. Alright. Now, our next goal is we need to get up to that door up there, but not only is the door locked, if we follow that trail, it looks like our way into it is up this giant tube. Now, if you hear those ringing sounds, that means we need to, that's a cue that we need to use our echo visor. Yep. Looks like we have one more. There it is. And by interacting with that, we lower this sound gate so we can go into the dark world again. Alright, now we have hunter ings, unfortunately. We're going to use our echo visor to quickly get our way through out this noise gate here. Okay, we can scan that. It lowers this. It raises this up so we can take a light portal and get the fuck out of here away from these things. And now we're on the inside of the tube going up. Not going to be smooth sailing, unfortunately. Because that giant thing that we scanned is actually our next little mini boss. The way we fight this thing is we essentially need to boost ball back and forth between the tracks in order to damage these fuses that it sticks out. That way it'll expose the core. And when the core is exposed, we simply boost into it to damage it. Right there. And each time we do that, we move further up. Don't have to worry about falling too much. Oh, shit. Essentially, just boosting back and forth is the best way to avoid the claws. I ended up missing that fuse, though. Oh, here we go. There we go. It's just two of them. There we go. Now it's got to hit the core. There we go. Now the track is split into thirds. There we go. Okay, I kind of got an idea of how my angle is right here. Ow. And also, if you do get knocked off the track, make sure you immediately try to get back on. Otherwise, the floor that we're on is going to electrocute. There we go. That's 3. There we go. And with that, the drone has been destroyed. Yippee. Okay. Ah. Should have figured. Alright. Now we are making a second trip up this. As you can see, there's a missile expansion there. And if you're following the path down, the solution here is we want to take the leftmost one, then go right again, and there we go. Another missile expansion for our minor inconvenience. All right. No power bombs, unfortunately. Now we're in this big room here on the second floor. Okay. We can make some just slight detours here. Alright, first up, we can go inside this light beam door here. And there's a turret, there's a console thing we can scan, which lowers a bunch of grapple points down this long pitted hallway that we saw earlier. But we've also got our 10th E-tank. Alright. Oh, but wait, there's more. Actually, give me that power bomb. Thank you. Let's see. If we follow this spider ball track all the way up here, there's actually a kinetic orb cannon. There's also a whole bunch of... Ooh. A whole bunch of, like, convoluted spider ball track nonsense. Now, here, in order for us to get up to the next spider ball track, we have to lay a bomb. The bomb sticks to the track. Now, if you're wondering how to time this, if you see where, like, these frames right here I'm on just line up, if you lay a bomb right there, you'll get up every time. There's always, like, some kind of, like, subtle cue that'll help you connect in. Now, we do want to come down here and hit this bomb slot first, which opens up a portal. But we're not going to go in the portal yet. We're actually going to do something first. We're going to go back up through the spider ball track here. There we go. And if we come down here to this end, there's another track we can fall to and more tracks that we can ride along. Oh, shit. Why are you connecting? Okay, this is weird. I've never seen this happen before. Just for the record. There we go. That's weird. I've never had issues with that. There we go. And if we come through here, there's another tunnel right here, which takes us to a lovely, very beautiful beam ammo expansion. So now we have a max of 200, 200. Drop on down. Now, before we continue through that dark portal, however, we are going to go ahead and, let's see. Yep, we are going to go ahead and have to end this video off because it's going on quite a while. Thankfully, we've got a save point that we can go to in front of the temple going back this way. Okay. Do I go up? Yes, I go up. Up doesn't seem to be an easier way. Okay, guess we're gonna have to go around this way. We're making it to this save room. So, that will be the end of this video in the meantime. So I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. For those of you watching on fuck, I'm already doing my Twitch outro. I'm fucking stupid. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you thought. And if you guys are new and you want to keep up with this adventure, be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to get notified whenever I upload, join the Fox Army, and I will see you guys on the next video. Till then, see you then.